Uh, Let me use this opportunity to discuss some vital things that geomancer or diviners are usually not don't usually take cognizance of with their client or with the querent. Querent is the same thing as well. Client, somebody that bring a question to you, or somebody that is seeking the truth, or somebody that want to have an answer to a question. We usually call them what querent, or popularly known as what client. There are some cases whereby there are some people who are like our clients, but directly or indirectly, we the diviner are doing something that they don't like. There are some times that we as a diviner or as a geomancer will be doing something that the client or our queen are not happy with or not convenient with. But because they need something from us, they will not be able to talk about it, or they will be silent about it, or they will be ignoring it. Yet the divination, the chart, the geomancy chart will be telling us pass such information to us. They cannot tell us by themselves, probably because they respect you or they like you or for something, or just because of things they want to get from you. They will not complain, but yet you are doing something to them that they don't want to voice out. Do you understand? So, but when you understand that when the geomancy, the chart communicates such information to you, you can possibly make some adjustment. Because sometimes in most cases, if you did not make adjustment, the one that did not voice out will eventually voice out. The one that did not voice out, you will start seeing them behaving somehow to you. Just because they want you to at least to make amendment to your own. They cannot talk, they cannot tell you because they see you as a master, they see you as their guidance. You understand? You understand? So we need, as a geomancer, you need to be able to make an adjustment. But the point is that there is a way geomancy that usually makes some communication, such communication to the diviner or to the geomancer, so that the diviner can self make an adjustment to what the current is not happy with. You understand? So now there are figures that we call the figures of the geomancer, that is figure that talk to the geomancer. They will call them so don't let me. Although we have different figure that communicate such information, we have the one we call that we usually know through the personal CG of the geomancer. Some figure, if you go to people that usually do IFA, they have some figure that say, this is the figure working with this so person. And in geomancy we call it personal figure. That this is the figure working with so person as well. We have what we call it personal CG. So we sometimes use personal CG to determine or have an answer to such things, to have that communication, because your personal CG communicate with you on your chart. So apart from that, there are other ways. Each there are some figures in the world. There are some figure as well that usually give such information when found. That's high. So I will highlight some of the figures that I talked about. There are different figures that I talked about, but let me just highlight this so that this video will not be too long. Or because of some people, maybe you are just watching this for the first time, so that I will not make this video to be boring to you. So now let's go straight to the point. Now, these are some of the figures that usually pass us information. It is not limited to this, but just for this discussion stage, so it will not be too long. Now, how do you then use them to know? When this particular figure, for instance, this is called Inkisu. Inkisu in Eastern Geomancy. While in Western Geomancy we call it what is it? Trisistia. While in Ifa tradition they call it in is it Oyeku? Is this Oyeku? This Oye, no, sorry, this is not Oyeku, this is Okan. This is Okan. This is Okono. So it is called Okono. Now, when this particular figure called Okono, or you call it Trisistia, or you call it Inkisu, when it's found in house one, it's telling you that it's telling you that that person you are, that client, that person that comes to you, you are indirectly or directly inconveniencing the person. So, and if you ask the person might say, no, you're not doing the hair. You understand that kind of stuff now. Something that you cannot see. And somebody is now, you understand, Querent cannot by himself tell you such information. You understand? So, Querent cannot by himself. So, but you can know that from that. That was so you should make an amendment. It could be the way you treat the person, it could be the way you talk with the person, or one or two things. You just need to make your amendment. That is one. This is another figure as well. This also figure is also called to communicate the same thing. This one as well. This is called cauda draconis in Latin, while in Eastern geometry we call it uh, utuba karaji, while in Ifa tradition they call it what Ogunda figure. This Ogunda figure in the Ifa tradition. So when it is found in house one as well, it's also pass such what information. Now this particular information is different from, in Western geometry there are some figures in Western, not even Eastern now, Western geometry, there are some figure when it's found some houses usually pass some messages that were, oh, this person is looking for, there are some figure in Eastern geometry that when they found in certain houses that usually pass similar information that were, maybe this person is only here to listen to what suits him or her. You understand? There are things, but you are not talking about that now. This is totally different. This is personally talking to the geomancer that is the way, either in terms of the ways or things. You understand now? You understand? There are times that you will be doing things that is that person you are communicating with, that client that comes to that are not happy with. It might be things that you have done in the past. It might be things or your way, your something, or you are indirectly affecting the person. You are what? Indirectly what? Affecting the person that you need to amendment. In fact, not even in this geometry, there are some people in life as well. Maybe you have what? Maybe all those pastors or all those imam, all those afa, all those sheikh, all those bigger people that they will be they are the one doing something that is affecting you, but you cannot talk, and there's nobody that you can go and say that you help you talk to them, but directly or indirectly. But when it now gets to maybe the thing is becoming unbearable to you, it's either you totally avoid the person, not talking with them again, or some people will voice out, some crazy people will voice out. You understand? But when you begin to see things like that, just know that that thing is happening to you. So you should learn to make amendment. Otherwise, that person that you think is your person, you might start seeing the person misbehaving to you just because you did not make some amendment. You understand? So those are this video is getting to know. The same thing is same thing as this for figure and some other figure that my later be talking about later. But it is not. It is when, sorry. It is when they are found in house one. So I will also give you later on. So in another video that will be talking about that figure that also pass the same message, we in that one also talked about what if the judge is casted for the geomancer by himself and not the querent. So that might be what I might be discussing in the war whenever I want to talk about other figures, because there are some other few other figures that also pass the same message. But this might get too long, so it's already getting too long. So thank you for watching the video. May God bless you miraculously.